The way that a figure 4 works is basically, you've got 2 sticks. You got an upright, kind of a counter stick, and then a trigger stick, and it literally makes a 4. All right, so with a rock, your upright, you want to make sure that it's either on solid ground. Of course, out in the woods, that's probably not going to be. Now, so you want a flat rock or something to set that on, and I usually go ahead and position those so that I know that when this rock falls, it's not going to fall and be pinned up on that, because you want, whatever your rock is that's going to fall, or you can use a log, or like I said, you can use a box for a box trap. But if you're going to use it for a deadfall, you want to make sure it's going to kill as quickly and as humanely as possible. And that's one of the reasons I'm not a big trapper, because traps tend to be indiscriminate killers. They'll kill the family cat as well as they will anything else. All right, so you got your upright there. The trigger stick, it hooks there and here. And of course, your bait would go on the end of that stick. And you can make a longer trigger stick, so it kind of forces that back in there a little bit farther. But the idea is that, when something comes along and starts...
Wow.
That's
pretty immediate.
Yeah.
What kind of bait would you use for this kind of trap, you think?
That's going to depend on what's available. If it's a time of year where you have nuts, I might cut open. Like I said, I'm not a trapper, but I might cut open an acorn and put the goody part on there. This year they have many nuts, so pine cones would probably be your best thing to bait with. You'll see, that's what squirrels have been eating mostly this winter. Yeah, if you want to.
Okay. Yeah, I will see how this one goes.
Okay.
So this is the this is upright.
So that's the upright. Yeah. And you could probably set this one up again too. It would probably work, but either one. Here it goes. Come on.
This one goes. This is upright.
Yeah. So your upright, your corner is going to go one flat that way and one flat here. This will go here. And if you make one of these, you'll die. Sorry, normally you wouldn't have anything to it. All right, and then this is going to go around on this side and this here. All right, and the trick is holding all that together.
Yeah.
Without a dog and getting it on that rock. I made these the other day when they were green. One thing about it, green wood carves a whole lot easier, but dry wood is a whole lot more stable, so you don't have to worry about it bending on you or wanting to do like this where things change.
Yeah.
All right, Dottie, you're sitting on my rock, girl. Come here. Come here. All right. I think you can do it now.
Okay.
And one thing too, if it was available, like if I had a big rock like this too, I might would put a real thin flat rock under it so that when it fell, you were actually crushing between 2 rocks. Try that.
Okay.
See if it'll go in easier now. Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
And one thing too, and I will say this, like if I were going to set this up and have it set, and we should have it baited already, but see how close it is to this side?
Yeah.
I would probably, brush up or maybe put a few more rocks or something here. You wouldn't want anything that it could fall on, but to force entry
So there'd be
or
like
encourage entry from this side, or even driving some sticks up there, just to encourage entry from this side, where they really have to get their head under there.
Wow, I hadn't done that one before. That's definitely a good one.
Yeah, it's not a difficult trap to set. Like I said, it's the only one I feel real comfortable with.
Or like, do you any bait or like use any? I know people have used like doe urine and stuff to attract. Do you use anything in particular for squirrels or anything?
No, just go in the woods and look for sign. Look for an area that has a lot of small game in it. And those are the areas I hunt. And same way with deer. I hunt the deer and look for high traffic areas, natural funnels, crossings, places where I expect them to be.
There's obviously been small game that's just sit here and dined on pine cone after pine cone after pine cone.
Definitely.
Like I said, that's been the primary food source this winter. But this is definitely, if I wanted to set a trap in an area, this would be something I would look for. Whatever made that hole is not going to be able to come out through those sticks without knocking them aside. So if you set that up today and you leave and you come back tomorrow and the sticks are moved, that's an active dent. That something's using that hole, coming in and out of it, and this might be an area where you want to set a trap.